Hi, thank you. Welcome back to Shake the Kitchen, where we are shaking things up with science, medicine, and excellent restaurant tips revealed so that you can make the most delicious, nutritious foods for your family, whether you're a diabetic, whether you're on cancer treatment and you're losing taste sensation and you need that back, whether you're doing intermittent fasting. We've been doing intermittent fasting as a Muslim for 30 years. We can share all the tips and tricks on how to be successful doing that. So just come on in as a master health coach, as an expert oncology nurse. I have so much to offer you. Today we are making an amazing keto butter chicken, also known as chicken makhani. So come on in, it's Shake the Kitchen. Let's give this dish a try. You're gonna love it. So we're going to start with 2 pounds of chicken. Boneless chicken is best. And we're going to add 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and 2 teaspoons of salt, and we're going to mix it well. Then we're going to wash all of the lemon and salt out after about 10 minutes. This is our dehydration step. Okay, so we've got our chicken here. It's already washed, and we're going to add about half a cup of yogurt. This is whole fat yogurt. You can use less, but this is to add more tenderization and marination to the meat. So that's about a half cup. So half cup for every pound of meat that you use. And then we're going to add some salt. Now remember, this chicken, so we're going to do a teaspoon and a half, about a teaspoon of salt for every pound. So we're adding our tandoori spice mix now, and we want to do a tablespoon for every pound of meat. You can look in the description below to see where to find this. So we're going to mix all these spices really well. So that's all incorporated well, and it's looking really beautiful. We're just going to set this aside until we're ready to sear it for our butter chicken later. A restaurant secret is actually grilling the chicken to give the dish an amazing smoky flavor. Okay, so first we're just going to start with a hot pan and a little bit of olive oil, about 2-3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, so we've got our little olive oil going, and it's heating up right now. And while that's getting hot, we're going to add some of our dry spices. So what do we have here? Bay leaves, we have cloves, cinnamon sticks, black peppercorns, and these little green ones over here, those are cardamom seeds. So we're going to add that into the oil. Once your dry spices have browned, add 1 large chopped onion. We're just going to let this brown really good. So we're browning these until you get to a caramelized dark brown color, and the reason for that is because we want the Maillard reactions to occur, and that really releases a lot of great flavors in the foods. This is a restaurant tip, okay, restaurant secret, you guys. So you want to get to the Maillard reactions. That's why your food tastes so amazing. So not there yet, still at light brown stage, but we're working on it and we're getting there. Okay, so we're going to add another little splash teaspoon of olive oil. Just, mine comes out in little drips, so it'll just be about a teaspoon. I'm just going to stir that in.
We are grilling the chicken.
Okay guys, we are grilling the chicken.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Why not?
Because I hate it.
Because you hate it?
I'm going to put the bag.
Okay, so you can see how nice and browned and caramelized our onions are. I'm going to add some ginger and garlic paste. So we'll do like maybe a tablespoon of garlic paste and a nice tablespoon of ginger paste. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water in there. Now we're going to add all our dry spices into this. We're going to add our salt. Our red chili powder. Another little bit of water. I don't like to keep adding more oil to cook down the spices. You can already see how beautiful the colors are and the smells are just amazing. We're going to add cumin powder. And all the amounts I'll have listed for you. Coriander powder. Turmeric, and remember guys, turmeric is anti-inflammatory. You can look it up on the research. We're just going to let that cook down and really get the nice flavor out of the powdered spices that we just added here. You really want to make sure you're cooking those down very well, and the reason for that is because spices do have raw flavor. If you don't cook them correctly, not only will your dish not taste good, but it won't have the right flavor that you're looking for, and it'll just seem like there's something off and you're not sure, and that's really because you're not reaching the nice heat points where the oils of the spices are coming out into your dish. I'm going to add a little bit more water again. So now we're going to add about a tablespoon of ghee. This is clarified butter, and you can get it in, in different Indian restaurants. You can also make it at home. We'll be giving you the recipe on how to make that eventually. Or you can also add 1 pat or a tablespoon of regular unsalted butter. That would be fine too. And there's something I want to show you that's a really important restaurant tip that you won't always find. I'm going to do a little close-up to show you something. Okay. So if you look here, when you move the spices, and you can see that the oil is starting to separate. And here you can see it better. You see how in this area there is more oil. I'm going to move the pan a little. I want to show you something. See that? How the oil is coming out right there? That's kind of the way to know that your spices have now really reached the cooking point that you want to be, that you know now your food is going to taste correct. Now your food is going to taste like you would if you ordered it. Okay, so now that we've got this step ready, what we're going to do is I'm going to move everything to a bowl because you don't want to ruin your nice non-stick pan, because we're going to blend this up a little bit. So we'll get a bowl over here. So you're going to put all of that in there real quick. And I don't put this in the blender because all those dry spices like the cinnamon sticks and all of those that we put in there, if you put it in the blender, you're going to blend all those dry spices, so we don't want to do that. And I'm going to add 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. Again, tomato puree works just as well. So you can see how this is nice and smooth. There's still thickness there and texture, but it's a lot smoother, so you're not having those little onion bits in your dish. And we're going to put this right back in the pan now. Pour that all back in there. I'm just going to get a little water to rinse this bowl and add all that in there. So just that water. We don't want to lose any of those good spices that were in the bowl. Okay. ahead and add 2 tablespoons of butter. And pretty soon we're going to be adding our chicken as soon as this butter is melted. Okay, so we're going to add our grilled chicken in there. There we go. And stir that into the butter. This is a restaurant tip. This is a restaurant tip because people actually don't take their grilled chicken and then stir fry it in a little bit of butter, but really that's truly what makes it very moist and really prepared for the sauce. And when you cut into it, it's just super tender and super soft. So another restaurant secret revealed here, guys. So this is really how butter chicken is made in the restaurants. So a lot of times what happens is people actually don't grill their chicken for butter chicken, but honestly, you're not going to get the type of smoky flavor, the extra kick that butter chicken truly is supposed to have if you don't grill it. You know, they will pan fry it, and you know, if you don't have time, you know, you're working mom and stuff, go ahead and pan fry it, and that's fine. But this is truly an amazing flavor when you've got your chicken grilled and smoked for the butter chicken. That's really what you're finding in your restaurants. And you know, we're here to reveal secrets of our restaurant, and that is a restaurant secret revealed. So if you can see, there's like a really nice crisp that we've got onto the chicken. I'm going to bring it close up so you can see. So there's this little crispiness that we're getting to our chicken by doing this little butter pan fried step, and that is just truly what's adding a lot of flavor to our dish. Okay, so we brought our pan on back. It's looking really good. You can see how smooth that is now. Everything's really cooked down, and we're going to go ahead and add our chicken. There we go. Oh my god, it smells so good, you guys. I wish you could smell this. I wish you could try this, but definitely please try it at home. Please comment below if you have questions, if you're having concerns on anything that we're doing. Please comment below. I do respond to my comments. I do help you guys out. If you have questions about the ingredients, about the health status of the ingredients that we're using, all of that is in the description box. And if you're undergoing chemo treatment and you have some alteration in your taste and you're not really having good taste when you're eating foods, they don't taste like anything, our foods in this channel have really high flavor concentrations. So comment below and maybe we can help you out. Try these dishes and see if you can get a little good flavored food back into your life. 2.5 tablespoons. You can put 3 tablespoons, it's fine. It is butter chicken. Remember, fat is not what we're worried about on keto. Fat is not what we're worried about in diabetics. What we're worried about is sugar. And you cannot store any of this fat when you're in ketosis. You cannot store any of this fat when you have low sugar because what you need is insulin. Insulin is our fat storing hormone. So when insulin rises, that rises with an increase of blood sugar. And that is when you can store fat. You cannot store fat if insulin does not rise. And that's basically the methodology and the process in ketosis. Okay guys, so now we're going to add our cream. We're adding heavy whipping cream. And we're going to start with a 1/4 cup. When you add the fenugreek leaves, just kind of rub them and crush them in between your hands. Alright guys, for those of you that stayed to the end, here is a super secret restaurant secret revealed right now. Thank you for staying to the end. You're gonna be amazed. Your guests are gonna be amazed. Your kids are gonna be amazed. It is so awesome. I can't wait for you guys to try this. It's gonna be like, seriously, something you're gonna use over and over again. We're gonna smoke this. It's gonna be smoked, and it's just amazing. So just hold on, coming. Okay, so just take a piece of coal and put it right on your flames and get it really nice and hot. You can grab a little vessel with some ghee or butter in there. Okay, so now you're going to grab that piece of coal, get your little container that you have the butter inside, put the coal in there, and then quickly cover up your whole dish. And just wait and let that smoke. It's going to be so beautiful and lovely. You can see the smoke in there, just spreading. You want to make sure you get a lid that fits nicely over whatever container that you're using. See that coming out? Woo, I'm going to keep that in there. And people will never know how you added such an amazing smoky flavor. You want to take it to your table, open up that lid in front of your guests or your kids. Everybody's going to want to eat it just because it's so cool looking. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes and we're opening that up. Oh my god, it's so yummy. Comment below how we can help you feel better. So we're just going to add a little bit more cream just before we serve our dish. 1 to 2 teaspoons is fine. And also we're going to add a little more of the fenugreek. So you just kind of crush it between your fingers and just spread it onto your dish a little bit. And now our beautiful smoked, absolutely flavorful, high flavored butter chicken dish is ready to go. This is keto. You can serve it with cauliflower, steamed cauliflower. It's being served with rice here, but of course, you know, based on your diet, serve it as you wish. Enjoy. Thank you for watching.